They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We call BS. It is scientifically proven that attractive people are more successful in life, and today we're going to unpackage 15 unfair advantages attractive people have. Number 1. Physically attractive people are more employable. It's a reality, Aluxers, that beautiful people are hired more often than unattractive people. And yes, it's totally unfair if you're not in the pretty box. But good-looking people are an asset to a company. They enhance the company's image and make the company look good. There are major biases during the hiring process, and it's called lookism. Harvard Business Review adds that physically attractive individuals are more likely to be interviewed for jobs and hired, and they're more likely to advance rapidly in their careers through frequent promotions, and they earn higher wages than unattractive individuals. Number 2. Beautiful people are happier. Now, we're not saying that being beautiful doesn't come with challenges, because there are plenty. People are often jealous of you or want to be your friend with the hope of possibly sleeping with you. People also don't believe you worked hard for anything and you were given everything on a silver platter because you're beautiful. Economists at the University of Texas at Austin provided research on whether beautiful people were indeed happier, and this is their findings. Good-looking people are generally happier than their plain-looking or unattractive counterparts, largely because of the higher salaries, other economic benefits, and more successful spouses that come with beauty. And Aluxers, don't forget to hit subscribe, because we've got videos which we release daily just for you. Number 3. They're more confident. The American Psychological Association studied the link between attractive people and their perceived ability to have better personality and mental abilities. Their findings revealed the correlational literature indicated generally trivial relationships between physical attractiveness and measures of personality and mental ability. However, Aluxers, they do add that good-looking people were less lonely, less socially anxious, more popular, more socially skilled, and more sexually experienced than unattractive people. Forbes brings forward another angle that by the time cute children become good-looking adults, their confidence levels are so high thanks to years of bias based on their looks. Number 4. Physically attractive people are perceived to be better at their jobs. Again, as pointed out previously by the American Psychological Association, whether they truly are or not is of no importance, because the perception is that attractive people are better at their jobs. It's also easier for attractive people to get out of trouble if they've messed up. People find it easier to forgive them and help them out of a crisis, because there's nothing like the thankful smile of a beautiful person to make you feel all warm and fuzzy. Number 5. Attractive people are perceived to be more honest and trustworthy. A study done by Rice University found that people are more trusting of good-looking strangers. Professor of Psychology and Statistics Rick Wilson said, "We found that attractive subjects gain a beauty premium in that they are trusted at higher rates, but we also found a beauty penalty when attractive people do not live up to expectations. When people are attractive, we tend to attribute other positive aspects to them, and this phenomenon has a special name, which we'll share with you next." Number 6. The halo effect. Aluxers, have you ever heard of the halo effect? To explain it with our current topic, if you meet someone who is beautiful, then you imagine that other parts of that person are beautiful too. They're believed to be neat and tidy, clean, funny, kind, and all the beautiful things you can think of. As seen by our previous example, attractive people are deemed more trustworthy. Now, we're all well aware that this isn't true. For example, there's Sarah Seawright, aka Prison Bae. There's Jeremy Meeks, aka Hot Felon. And of course, we can't forget Megan McCullough, the face behind the attractive convict meme. Number 7. Scientists believe pretty people are smarter. Science Direct conducted research to ascertain whether attractive people are smarter than their not-so-attractive counterparts. They wanted to see if this perception was just bias creeping in or if there was truth in the stereotype. Their findings might surprise you. In the United Kingdom, attractive children are more intelligent by 12.4 IQ points. They sum it up to confirm that on average, handsome male children score 13.6 IQ points higher, and beautiful female children score 11.4 IQ points higher. Good-looking children are also more fussed upon and encouraged in classroom environments, and it's easier for them to take risks and fail than it is for unattractive children to do the same. And Aluxers, that is a massively unfair advantage. Number 8. Beauty and politics go hand in hand. Studies done by Dr. Sebastian Jäkel from the University of Freiburg's Department of Political Science and his colleague Thomas Metz affirm that being attractive can help in politics. They do add, though, that it might be an initial response, but candidates deemed more capable can still succeed over their attractive competition. They released the results of their first study in 2017, which said an individual who is rated as more attractive than their immediate local competitor by all the participants in the study can gain an advantage of 3.8 percentage points. Number 9. Attractive people are more likely to get a loan. There's a book written by Daniel Hamermesh called Beauty Pays: Why Attractive People Are More Successful, where he delves into this exact topic. Besides discussing in depth what we've already spoken about, he also adds that attractive people are more likely to get a loan, according to Psychology Today. He mentions a study that concluded that better-looking people applying for loans were more likely to be successful than those who weren't first in line in the looks department. Ironically, he also adds that they were the ones more likely to abscond on repayments. He concluded that loans are granted for the pleasure of dealing with good-looking borrowers. Number 10. They earn more money. But how much more? Smithsonian Magazine also reflected on the words of Hamermesh and spoke about the wage gap between attractive people and those who are not so attractive. They said that attractive men earned on average 13% more than unattractive men. It further adds that attractive women don't always out-earn their less attractive counterparts, but make up for it by marrying into a wealthier family dynamic. In real estate, good-looking agents make far more money than not-so-good-looking ones, according to Business Insider. And Aluxers, if you'd like to up your earning potential, remember to keep watching Alux. And don't forget, we also have merch available for you. Just head to Alux.com/merch. Number 11. Height and weight also influence earning potential. As if dealing with just attractiveness wasn't enough, Aluxers, we now have to add weight and height into the mix. If you're a man, being a little hefty is better for your earnings, but that doesn't apply to being a woman. Being a heftier woman is not going to earn you more money. Instead, it's the skinny factor that seems to be most important. And Aluxers, please note, we are not endorsing this. We are simply putting forward the scientific findings. A study in the Journal of Applied Psychology further confirmed that tall people earn more money. Number 12. Attractive women perform better academically. Ray Hernandez Julian and Christina Peters wrote a paper called Student Appearance and Academic Performance for the Metropolitan State University of Denver. There, they shared their research done in 2015, whereby they analyzed 77,067 ID photos of university students. Students were rated on their level of attractiveness according to volunteers. The women deemed more attractive had higher grades on average. But interesting to note, this doesn't extend to male students. Number 13. Good-looking CEOs bring better stock returns for their companies. Researchers from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Joseph T. Halford and Hung Chia-Su, set out to discover if better-looking CEOs had a link to shareholder value. Their findings confirm that stock prices rose higher for businesses with attractive CEOs after positive news about the company aired on TV, according to Business Insider. The pair studied the faces of over 600 CEOs, and as quoted in their paper, Beauty is Wealth, CEO Appearance and Shareholder Value, the findings thus far reveal positive and significant relation between CEO attractiveness on shareholder value around their job announcement. Number 14. Attractive teachers have better success with their students. Hey Luxers, we've all had that teacher that we crushed on so badly, and we would have worked so hard to ensure that teacher took notice of us or gave us some praise. These good-looking teachers are a positive influence on their students. For starters, you can't help but look at their beautiful faces, so you're not so easily distracted. And then, of course, you're just going to want to excel so you can hear their magic words. Well done, I'm so proud of you. Number 15. The sex factor helps attractive people go further in many fields. In an article written by Professor Dario Maestria-Perry from the University of Chicago titled "The Truth About Why Beautiful People Are More Successful," believes it all comes down to sex. His argument is that beautiful people will always go further in life because everyone they potentially meet would work at fostering the relationship in hopes they might get to sleep with them. You may or may not agree with him, but what is undeniable is that beautiful people certainly have an unfair advantage. So, Aluxers, do you agree with the research brought forward by Professor Dario Maestria-Perry? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Now, since you stuck with us until the end, of course, we do have a bonus saved for you. Babies are proven to like more attractive people. And isn't it crazy, Aluxers, as babies have no prejudice or bias, but decades-long research conducted have confirmed this finding. To sum up their extensive research, they chose pictures of adults they all deemed attractive and images of people that didn't quite match up. Babies stared at the images of the more beautiful faces for far longer than the other pictures. Now, Aluxers, we'll leave you with the powerful words of Roald Dahl. A person who has good thoughts can never be ugly. You can have a wonky nose and a crooked mouth and a double chin and stick-out teeth, but if you have good thoughts, it will shine out of your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely. Thanks for watching, Aluxers. Don't forget to subscribe, and we always value your likes and thumbs up.